Hey everybody, welcome back to another video of Stonks Maxxing. So, Elastic Q3 fiscal 2025 quarterly results reported today, a bit earlier. Wish I was there live, but was shooting some hoops. That was pretty fun. So, it seems like they're up 15% at the close. I'd imagine that they beat expectations and then also got it above Q4 numbers. So I'm gonna take a look here. Total revenue 382 million, 17% year over year. Cloud revenue 26%. GAAP operating loss was 5 million. GAAP operating margin was negative 1%. It's actually not that bad. Non-GAAP operating income was 64 million. Non-GAAP operating margin was 17%. GAAP net loss per share, non-GAAP 63 cents. Operating cash flow was 88 million with adjusted free cash flow of 99 million. Cash equivalents, marketable securities, $1 billion, still very nice. So exceeded guidance across all revenue and profitability metrics in the third quarter. Our results reflect ongoing momentum across all aspects of our business, led by our strong sales execution, continued market demand for our products, and our relentless pace of innovation. Reinforcing Elastic as the leader in search AI. Continued interest from customers building generative AI applications and consolidating onto a single platform helped drive our outperformance in the quarter. Okay, so this is actually pretty interesting. 1,460 customers with a greater than $100,000 annual contract value. I think Confluent, they do a more of a consumption-based ARR type metric, and I think that number was a bit higher than 1,460. I don't fully remember. It's over 1,420 in Q2. Okay. So they've been able to grow this customer base 21,000. Okay, this is definitely a lot more than Confluent. The expansion rate was approximately 12%. Announced general availability, Elastic Cloud serverless on AWS, Elasticsearch Log SD Logs DB index mode available in enterprise tier, which allows security and observability teams to optimize storage, extend retention while all data accessible for analysis in real time. Elastic re-rank model that enhances search experiences, improving search accuracy and relevance across your Elasticsearch data. I'd imagine this could be used for retrieval augmented generation type workloads. That's my best guess. Okay. Potential growth. Engage with thousands of customers and partners across Elastic On. Providing following guidance, fourth quarter between 379 and 381, 13% year over year. I still don't fully understand how constant currency works. Yeah, so above consensus expectations. Okay. Non-GAAP operating margin is expected to be approximately 13.5%. So, wow, yeah, a lot higher than consensus. Non-GAAP diluted earnings per share is expected to be between 36 cents and 37 cents. Okay. Fiscal 2025. Yeah, so that'll push them above 4.74 to 1.476. Puts them above consensus. 16% year over year growth at the midpoint. And non-GAAP operating margin is expected to be approximately 14%. Using constant currency information provide framework for assessing how our business perform, excluding the effect of foreign currency rate fluctuations. Okay. exchange rate and then in effect last day of a prior fiscal year rather than the actual exchange rates in effect during representative periods. Got it. Provision benefit from income taxes. So some tax shenanigans, it seems like. But OPEX as a percent of sales is dramatically decreasing. Yeah, what's been going on? Just eyeball test. 40,000. I guess they're at that point at which the scale really helps offset the cost. Yeah, this is about $55 billion or $1 million increase. Current assets. Cash flows. Yeah, so very strong balance sheet in terms of cash and cash equivalents, marketable securities, accounts receivable, deferred contract acquisition costs. So I think this is the bonuses or commission paid out. Property, equipment, net, goodwill. Decent amount of goodwill, I'm surprised. Non-current. So it's about 187, I'd say, $187 million in commissions that they've capitalized for tax assets. Elastic Cloud, 26%, so that's growing very strong. Excluding currency changes. Constant currency. Yeah, that's a good question. Should I model or should I take a look at constant currency? I don't know. Okay, but let's take a look here. So 01/31/2025, 01/31/2024. So this would be fiscal Q3, fiscal year 2024. This is the actual, and then let's also take a look at Elastic Cloud. Total deferred revenue, total remaining performance. Okay, so services, right? Okay, so let's do this Elastic Cloud and then other subscription. I don't know what this is, so might have to define this. Total subscription, and then services, total revenue. Okay, so this number was 7996. Other subscription 31782. services 2325 and 2385. Let's do consensus. Okay. So consensus we saw, I'm gonna copy and paste this over here. So right, so this is not Q4, this is Q3. Oh, they don't even have that. Maybe this. Okay, percent of revenue. So Elastic Cloud was 173.31. Other subscription 172020. I'll do that. Just add these two. And services. So we can kind of back solve that. 347670. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'm missing a. Oh, okay. Yeah. 250. This is not right. There we go. Okay, let us. Oops. I do not want that. Let's just go back to black. And I want to reduce the decimals, but I can't see it. Here we go. Decrease decimal. Oh. Also, I'm so hungry. Oh my god. I can feel my stomach grumbling. Okay. So let's do a diff in dollars and then also diff in percents. So I'll do actual minus consensus. Okay. So a bit less on the service revenue. But 3% above consensus on the final revenue numbers. That's actually pretty substantial. $12 million, right? Okay. Let's see. Cost of revenue, gross margin percents. Do they share that? I also wonder what there's got to be like a total subscribers, number of customers, right? $21,350, $21,72. Okay, so bid 1475 over total customers. $21,300. Customers greater than 100 ACV. So this number was actually at, I think, 1,270. There we go. 1460. Consensus. So consensus had this pretty high. 21,720. It's about 420 above, but it must mean that a lot of, or maybe it's potentially a small number of large companies are spending a majority of the business. So 475. Okay, yeah, so below the customer count, it's okay. And so guidance, let's go to guidance then. So fiscal Q4, Q4 fiscal year 2025. Okay. So guidance, consensus. So this will be, I guess, 4. Oop. Okay. So guidance. 373 constant currency at the midpoint. So we'll do 380 million. Non-GAAP operating margin. So this is total revenues to, okay. Do they give us cloud numbers? I don't think so. Consensus. See what consensus was going in. Oh shit, what happened? Okay, nice. So consensus for Q4, that number is, so this was subscription. Elastic Cloud should have been 173. Okay, 177. $177,210. Other subscription 170,170. And then so this number is the same. And then professional services, so that would have been 250. Oh, let's see this. So above consensus, it's surprising that, yeah, this is so much lower. Okay, right. So dollar with. Oh god, I need to go get something to eat. My stomach is hurting, and I also really need to drink some water because my throat is really dry. So I think I might end this here real quick. I'm like suffering, but thanks for tuning in. I want to catch you guys in the next one, and I'll actually listen to the earnings recap then. All right, peace.